It's year 2 for Emma Meesseman in the WNBA. Last year, she was just a rookie trying to find her way in the league. This year, Coach Tebow put a new responsibility on her, making her a starter, a leader, a face of this franchise. We sit down with Emma Meesseman to learn what it's been like for her in her second year as a pro. I think it's always amazing when you hear stories about being the kid of a parent who played the same sport. Your mom was the Belgian Player of the Year for basketball in 1983. Are you constantly trying to live up to her, what she accomplished? Do you feel that you've accomplished more than her making it in the WNBA? I know they didn't have the WNBA back there, but where do you rank yourself amongst your mom?
It's not the same thing. When I was back in Belgium, I was like trying to do the same thing as her, like winning competition, the cup, being player of the year. That wasn't important, but it was funny that I had it twice, and it was like between us. But when she got the chance to go like outside of Belgium, she didn't want to leave her family, so she didn't have really the regret, but she was wondering how it would be for her when she would go outside of Belgium. So she was fully supporting me, and as soon as I left to France, it was done with the competition. So it was like together trying to go higher and just together going as high as I could go.
When did Coach initially call you to say that you were going to be the starter and that Crystal was going to go? Because I know that, you know, Crystal's kind of the player that brought you into the WNBA. He put your locker next to hers so that you could learn from her. Was it awkward? Was it exciting? What was your feeling on it?
I heard the news like as soon as she got traded, he contacted me to say that I'm trying to give you a starter's position now, like so you can learn way more. And I was feeling everything at the same time. I mean, it was cool that I could maybe have a starter's position, but at the same time I was very scared that already I had to be in this position, and it's kind of a lot of responsibility for me to like play way more than I did last year. Last year I could just like learn, play without pressure, and I like that. But I like it now too, but I was just very scared in the beginning.
And I can imagine you not just being scared, but I talked to Coach Tebow, and he said that he set a goal of 15 points per game for you is what he wanted to see out of you. And lately you've been increasing that. 22 points was a career high.
And now Meesseman on the block. Turnaround jumper. They continue to fall. 22 now for Meesseman.
How do you feel you've been doing so far?
I think it's not bad, but I feel that I can always be better. Like afterwards, I should do that or maybe that, but I know I'm learning and making progress. And especially like confidence in doing everything is increasing, so that's how I hope it's gonna be like for the rest of the season, more and more.
Hartley, nifty bounce pass, Meesseman, jumper is good.
After a game, it was the National Deaf Girls Basketball Camp, and all of them took pictures with you. You're a role model, Emma. And I could see the girls, how they looked up to you. What does that mean to you? How does it make you feel to think that girls want to be you? Because you do have not just the basketball relationship, but having the 50% of your hearing loss. What does that mean? And you know, they want you to come to Gallaudet Dad and work with them.
Before I came to America, I didn't really think of myself like as a role model, or I just really loved to think that I'm just somebody who plays basketball. I'm not higher as anybody. I'm still at the same level of everybody. I mean, I'm not going to behave different. But then I indeed saw the faces of those little girls, and I was like, whoa, they really look up to me. And all I could think was just tell them that nothing should stop them. And I really am thinking of like visiting them and just spreading a message that it shouldn't stop you.
What are you watching on television or in the movies right now?
Right now, So You Think You Can Dance is my favorite. I watch Orange is the New Black. The Bachelorette, that's my favorite too.
What are you listening to?
Listening to Sam Smith, his entire album. August Alsina, something like that. His album's really great. Sia, Chandelier is a great song, and pretty much any song that's on So You Think You Can Dance that they use.
Okay. Okay. What are you wearing? Favorite designer or type of clothes? I know you go to vintage clothing shops a lot.
Yes, Unique, I don't know where it is, but somewhere in Virginia, thrift shop called Unique I went to the other day. I spent like $7, got like 2 shirts and a pair of shorts. And then the complete opposite end, Karen Millen. It is.
I don't know who that is.
It's a London brand, but it's like super expensive. I only got one piece of clothing though, but I love all of her stuff, so I'm 2 extremes.
Wearing, you wear perfume or something? What do you wear?
I don't wear too much perfume. I usually just do like Daisy by Marc Jacobs or maybe some other. Usually this. I'm so cheap. It's usually just the samples that I get from places.
Like a Birchbox kind of sample?
Yes, someone did the Birchbox. I have all the little samples, so it's just I get like 4 like spritzes out of it.
Okay. Okay, last one. Eating. What do you like to taste? Favorite foods these days?
Beets. Oh my god, favorite thing right now is a beet salad. What else? I don't know. I always eat chicken. I eat salmon. I pretty much eat anything. Chocolate is the death of me.